This is the Schwalbe One tire, 700C by 30 millimeter. It's not the Pro version. I have almost 2,700 miles on it. Purchased it in April of 2021, and it's now the end of December 2023. So it's 2 years, 8 months in Southern California, which means I really didn't do much riding in the wet weather with it. They're running tubeless with Stan's regular sealant, and they are on Far Sports carbon hookless rims at 60 PSI. They were extremely difficult to mount, especially getting them seated evenly. Maybe this had something to do with me putting them on an 18 millimeter internal rim width, which according to the WTB tire compatibility chart is borderline acceptable. But I really wanted to get 30 millimeter tires on this bike to see how comfortable I could get the ride on this aluminum frame. As you can see, they barely clear my 105 brakes. They do measure 30 millimeters even with this tire and rim profile. These replace my OEM giant PR2 alloy wheels and Continental 28 millimeter gator skins with latex tubes, and the change in the ride was dramatic. I can't overstate what a difference it was going from the PR2 and gator skins at 90 PSI to this setup. The rear tire is worn more, which is expected, and has a flattened area near the center of the tire, while the front tire is still relatively round. I thought I could ride the tire till part of this pattern disappeared, kind of like a divot indicator, but I just noticed on a recent ride that this tiny piece of tire is missing, and it looks like I can see the inner structure below the tire, and there isn't much left on the rubber, so it's time to replace. There is some cracking on both tires, and you can see how part of the surface is rougher as it's worn down. I haven't had any flats, nor have I had any punctures that I've noticed. However, after closer inspection, I do see some indications that some punctures were sealed and most likely caused by goat head thorns, which are not uncommon in Southern California. While I do think running this wide of a tire to a flat profile certainly increases rolling resistance, I would still recommend these tires, because these tires at a 30 millimeter width provide a very supple ride when mounted tubeless on carbon rims. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to replace them with a pair of the Pro version, which I picked up on sale. But I'm going to downsize to 28 millimeters since that seems to be a better fit for the 18 millimeter internal rims. And I want to see if the ride maintains its suppleness with the smaller tire size. I will also be rotating them after about 1,000 miles when I replenish the sealant, and I'm hoping to get well over 3,000 miles on the pair.